Yo, yo, yo. Let's see. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, good people? Let me see if I can get this thing cracking. So live chat is working, man. Go ahead and type in the chat where you're from. If somebody invited you to this webinar, let me know who invited you out as well. See who we have on the platform. And tell me what are some of the things that either you yourself personally don't like about network marketing, direct sales, multi-level marketing, or things that people hate about the industry. And I'm going to tell you tonight why I believe this is absolutely the best network marketing company out there, and how if you are already into network marketing, maybe you're building another company, maybe you have a large team somewhere else, guess what? I'm going to show you how you can leverage what we do and make that business that much stronger. So type in the chat for me where you're from, who invited you out tonight, if somebody invited you. We're going to get started in a couple minutes. Here, put some water in there for me. We're going to get started here in a couple minutes, but let me know in the chat, man, where you're from, who invited you. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, do me the honor of hitting the subscribe button as well, as this is my only recourse. You know, I normally do a lot of stuff on Facebook, but Facebook has kind of shut me out. So here I am on YouTube, man, still building, still trying to help encourage people to build wealth and build legacies for themselves. But use the chat function for me, guys. Type in the live chat feature where you're from, who invited you out, and what is it about network marketing or multi-level marketing that you do not like. I know for a fact that most people don't do network marketing or can't stand it because they don't want to have to sell, right? Others are running away from the industry because they don't want to build networks, or people tell me all the time, I don't want to make money off people, right? Another one is auto ships are too high. I'm buying a bunch of products that I won't ever use or anything like that. So I'm going to address these things with what we do and why I think what we have to offer is a little bit more special than other things. You guys are quiet tonight. You don't want to type in the chat where you're from, who invited you out. Nevertheless, we're going to go ahead and get started because I don't want to keep you long. But I certainly want to kind of share with you what it is that we do, what makes our model a little bit different from anybody else's, and why I think it is special. First and foremost, we're one of the few companies that teaches people how to build wealth, how to make money, whether they can sell or recruit or not, right? Whether you could sell or recruit, you can make money with myEcon because we teach you wealth building strategies and principles that are going to help you win financially, whether or not you are good at network marketing, whether or not you have an STD when it comes to sales, right? And no, I'm not talking about a sexually transmitted disease, but when it comes to sales, most people are just scared to death. So we have some solutions for those people. And then if you want to build a business with us, just like any direct sales company, there is a requirement that you sell products or have some products moving throughout your business. Most companies call it an auto ship, right? So we have the lowest in the game, right? $8 a month can buy you our roadside assistance, and that qualifies you for all of your bonuses and things of that nature. So let me just show you what it is that we do, who we are, and how you can benefit from this, especially this time of year, because we are dead smack in the middle of a holiday promotion. If you will, go ahead and type in the chat where you're from, who invited you out tonight. I like to make these things a little bit interactive. So let me just put some things up on the board real quick that's going to stay here. So the name of the company, for those who want to do their research, is called myEcon. All right, cost to join $9.95, then $35 per month, right? So that's kind of the backdrop. You know, everybody wants to know when you're doing these types of presentations, how much is it going to cost? I'm not going to wait till you get to the end to find that out, because I don't want to waste anybody's time. Right now, during our holiday promotion, you can join myEcon for $9.95 and $35 per month, 30 days after the day that you get started. So $9.95, $35 per month. What is myEcon? You might be saying to yourself. myEcon is a personal financial success company. The product that myEcon sells is financial education, right? We do have products like credit repair and identity theft protection, but our primary product is our financial success membership, and that's what the $9.95 to start and the $35 per month costs you. Now, a lot of people still can't wrap their mind around financial education as a product. What is your product? What is your product? What is your product? Right? It's financial education. That's the product. No, but what is your product? That is a product, right? What is the product of any college or university? Right? So a lot of times, because what we teach is the foundation of building wealth for us, a lot of people don't see that as a valuable product. Well, what is the product of a college or university? It's an education, right? So we have a financial education that you can get for $9 to start, $35 per month. College has a scholastic and vocational education. You ain't getting it for $35 a month though. But you can see in that sense that education has a certain value. If you go pay for that education, then you are under the assumption that because that education has value, you can then use that in the marketplace. Well, our education has value as well. You can use our education in the marketplace to minimize your taxes, get out of debt, and learn how to invest, all while fixing your credit at the same time, right? But because our educational product is not in some institution backed by the government, people don't see it as valuable. But I can promise you, it's as valuable, or sometimes more valuable, than a college education in some cases, depending on what you do with the information. I know I might be stepping on some toes, and I'm probably going to get some hate mail behind that. But if you get out of college with a college degree and you can't find a job in your field, you're going to have trouble even making enough money to pay for college. I'm going to show you right here with a financial education what you could do with it and pay for your college education, pay your student loans off, pay off any other debts as well, just based on some simple financial principles and strategies. So most network marketing companies, you can't make any money unless you know how to sell a product or recruit and build a big team. Because we're based on strategies, we teach you how to do that. We teach you how to build wealth and how to make your money stretch without having to sell. Now, if you can sell and recruit, it just puts a little icing on the cake. So in America, how you make your money determines how you're taxed. 95% of Americans make their money through a W-2 or a job, right? J-O-B. Not a job basher. This is not what this is about. If you got a job, great, keep your job. Just find something else to do to bring in some income along with that job. So when you make your money with labor, you're taxed anywhere from 28 to 33%. Other way you can make money in this country is through business enterprise or 1099. As a business owner, the net effect of taxes on you is 18 to 23%, right? And then those who make money with money will pay less than 15% in taxes. So it makes sense that everybody have a network marketing or some sort of home-based business in their wealth building portfolio, just because of this little analogy right here. By adding a home-based business, I'm going to pay less money in taxes than if I work a job with no home-based business. So a lot of people, challenge us because our business part of what we do is built on a network marketing model. Well, the IRS recognizes network marketing businesses as legit, and we get the same tax write-offs as any other business. So why wouldn't you have a business in your wealth building portfolio if you're going to be able to save anywhere from $12,000 to $15,000 in taxes on average, right? So $9.95, $35 a month, you get yourself a business. Because you become a business owner, in addition to your job, you're able to adjust your W-4 tax withholding form on your job to reflect that you are a business owner. Now, first and foremost, the IRS says 80% of people just have that form filled out wrong, just period. Then if you add a business, you can adjust page 2 of that form, reflect that you have a business, and bring more money back into your household, anywhere from $200 to $600 per month on average. Last year, I helped a family bring an extra $1,000 a month back into their household based on that strategy alone. Husband was overpaying $300, wife was overpaying $700. Every single month, they added a home-based business, reflected that on page 2 of the W-4 form, and that brought that $1,000 per month back into their household. Myself personally, I was overpaying $270 per month. My W-4 form filled out. So start a business, adjust your W-4. If you are in a network marketing business already, you have the ability to do this. Problem is, network marketing companies aren't teaching their associates this strategy. And they should, because if they have a $200 auto ship, this can bring an extra $200 to $600 a month back into their household. That $200 to $600 could make it easy for people to afford their auto ships. So they absolutely should get this strategy. So if you have a network marketing business and you have a big team and your team is struggling to hit their auto ships, then this is what I mean by partnering with us to get this education could actually help you in that business as well. So start a business, adjust your W-4 form, bring back an extra $200 to $400 a month. What is another thing that people are struggling with financially? They're struggling with debt. Well, if you bring an extra $200 to $600 a month back into your household, you can use that money to start a debt elimination program, right? If you had an extra $300 coming in right now and you applied that towards your student loan, or you applied that towards your car note, you applied that towards your furniture debt, whatever debt you have, you start throwing an extra $300 at the principal, you're going to pay that debt off a lot faster. Pay off a debt is like giving yourself a pay raise. Now, while you're going through debt elimination, you might as well eliminate some expenses. Look at your bank statements line by line and see where your money is actually going. I know where you think it's going, but I want you to see where your money is actually going, because where it's actually going is what matters. So you can start minimizing some expenses, eliminating some debt with this extra money. Accelerate your debt elimination program. While you're doing that, this step is called cash flow management. See, we don't have a get cash problem. We have a cash flow problem. Our cash is always flowing away from us because we don't have any strategies. So I want to show you some strategies today to get that cash flowing back in the right direction. So minimize your taxes through starting a business and adjusting the W-4 form. Then you take that tax savings and get yourself out of debt. Once you get yourself out of debt, or while you're getting yourself out of debt, you can be minimizing your expenses. What else could you be doing that's included in our program? CR stands for credit restoration. Now, a lot of people say, Cortez, how does credit restoration tie into cash flow management? You got a car note, say you've been driving that car for a year, you bought it new. Well, when you bought it, your credit wasn't the best. Program, 4 or 5 months, you boost your credit score 50, 60, 100 points, whatever. Now you got a decent credit score and you go back and refinance that loan. Say you're paying $500 a month for your car note. You might be able to refinance that thing down to $250 because you got good credit. Well, guess what? You just freed up $250 of cash flow using a strategy. Take that extra $250, give them the $250, which is a new car note, and still give them the other $250 that goes right towards the principal and pay the car off a little faster. Using strategy. See, cash flow management matters. We all heard it said it's not what you make, it's what you keep. Well, if you don't have a strategy or plan for your money, guess what? Somebody else does. Right? So this is cash flow management. Strategy number 1, get control of the money that you currently are making right now and make it do the absolute most for you and your family towards building wealth, right? Strategy number 2. So if you already have a network marketing business, then we can help you understand this and you can teach it to your team. And now you just became more valuable in your own industry, because not only are you good at what you currently do with that company, but you also have some strategies that you can teach your team that will help with retention. Because if you teach them the W-4 strategy, that's going to bring extra money back into their household, and they can use that to maintain some of those auto ships. That making sense? Anybody out there with a network marketing company outside of myEcon, what we do? You got your own network marketing company? Right? Whatever it is, put it in the chat, right? Because I want to show you how these strategies can help you stabilize your business over there. And if you were to enroll your team into a program like this, how you can add some additional residual income by teaching them some wealth building principles and strategies. So cash flow management is part 1. Part 2 is business income. Yes, myEcon pays for every financial success membership you sell, right? Now, I know some people don't even like to hear that word. We sell an education system here, right? Nothing, you don't get paid unless you sell something, right? In any business, right? Even on your job, even if you're not a salesperson on your job, what you do on your job supports the sales team either directly or indirectly. So let's be clear and let's be mature about the fact that somebody has to do some buying and some selling in order for some money to be made, right? So we sell a financial success membership for $34.95. I'm going to show you what's included in that membership, but most importantly, it's the education. So every time you sell a financial success membership, myEcon pays you, right? But let's take that off the table for now and look at some other things that comes along with having a business, right? Everybody, or not, you have a certain amount of tax, you have a certain amount of expenses every month. We call them residual bills, right? If you got residual bills, put residual bills in the comments, right? Everybody, cell phone bill, right? Meals, you're gonna feed yourself. Entertainment, right? What about travel? Right? These are residual bills or bills that you're going to have, expenses that you're going to have, whether you have a business or not, right? How about internet? You got an internet bill, whether you got a business or not. How about mileage? You're going to drive your car, whether you have a business or not. What about them little people that run around in your house that call you mama and daddy? Now, I'm not trying to be funny here. We don't traditionally see our kids as expenses, but we know that children are expensive, right? Come on, I raised 5 of them whippersnappers of my own. Then I had a nephew and a cousin that I was helped raise them too. No, kids are expensive. Well, guess what? understand how the tax laws are written in America, then you will understand that if you have a business, you can legally make a lot of these everyday common expenses tax write-offs. I said legally. See, this isn't a tax evasion, not a tax avoidance presentation. When Warren Buffett said that he pays less in taxes percentage-wise than his secretary, he said, by using the tax code the way it's written. Now, he was lobbying for it to be rewritten so that wealthy people would pay a little bit more in taxes. As it's currently written, I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm using it as it's currently written, and percentage-wise, I pay less taxes than my secretary. Secretary was in the 25, 26, 27% tax range. Warren Buffett, I think the year of that interview, was down around 7, 8, or 9%. Now, 7, 8, or 9% of 80 billion is a big number, right? But the percentage that he paid compared to the percentage that his secretary paid is astronomical, right? All because he used the tax laws according to the way that they were written. myEcon is a financial success company that teaches its associates how to use the tax code according to the way it's written so they can benefit and use it to build wealth. I myself personally think it's the #1 wealth building tool on the planet, right? But I'm no CPA, I'm no tax accountant, none of that kind of stuff. This ain't tax advice. This is just me sharing with you what I know based on what I've learned from dealing with myEcon. Talk to your certified tax professional, right? If you got questions about anything that I'm saying. Look at kids, for instance, right? Because I have a business, I can have my children do a little work in my business. Instead of giving them an allowance, I can give them a paycheck. The paycheck for me is tax deductible. As long as I pay them less than $6,350, then it's a tax-free for them, meaning they don't have to file a tax return. Because they're my children, I don't have to worry about FICA, Social Security, unemployment tax, any of that kind of stuff. I pay them a straight wage, and it's a tax write-off for me, tax-free for them, right? I put miles on my car almost every day. I'm going somewhere to promote my business, buy some business cards, buy some print material, get some ink, go sit down and show somebody a presentation. I'm doing something almost every day to build my business. And because I use my personal vehicle to do that, then the miles that I drive for business are tax deductible, 53.5 cents or something like that for tax year 2017, right? So you're looking at everyday common expenses, right? Got a cell phone bill. 90% of the time I'm on my cell phone for business. So that means 90% of my cell phone is a tax write-off. 10% of the time I'm talking to my honey. She's checking up on me, right? But for the most part, my cell phone bill is a tax write-off. 80% of the time I'm using the internet service is for stuff like this. Kids are looking up stuff for homework. For the most part, I'm using the internet for business, right? I stream a little TV. So about 75, 80% of the time, I'm on the internet, I'm online for business, right? So that makes that stuff a tax write-off. You guys are gonna pay those bills whether you have a business or not. Might as well start your business, go into 2018 as a boss, as a business owner, and start writing off as much stuff as you legally can, because your tax deductions have to be common to your business, right? We're not talking about just start a business and write off whatever you feel. No, write off the activities and the things that you spend money on to grow or enhance your business, things that are common, right? So those are another reason that you should have a business. Again, if you're in a network marketing business already and they're not teaching you these tax codes, or they're not recommending that you understand and start learning this stuff, you can come over here. Don't give up your primary network marketing company. Just come and learn some strategies. If you want to make some extra money, bring your team over, get them educated on these strategies, and they can beast out on your primary opportunity. At the same time, this could turn out to be a little easier for them to promote, right? Because we can help people build wealth, whether they can sell or recruit or not. That's the amazing thing about myEcon. We are a wealth building financial education company. So whether you can sell products or not doesn't matter. As long as you put forth the effort, the IRS says if you make an attempt to make a profit, you get the write-offs. You work your business regularly, you get the write-offs. You keep good records. So we can help you in that regard. And that could prove valuable information to those who are partnering with you in any other network marketing opportunity, right? Everybody got those people on their team who detest selling. I don't want to recruit nobody, but I have a ton of those people on my team in myEcon, but guess what they're doing? They're fixing their credit. They're getting out of debt. They're using our system to get some write-offs, so they're paying down their debt or they're minimizing their taxes. So that money is coming back in and they're using that to pay down debt. Some of them already started brokerage accounts, investment accounts, and they're making their money grow. See, what happens in your network marketing company when people can't sell and recruit? They start looking at that monthly bill or that monthly investment as a bill and not an investment, right? $35 a month for us to teach you how to get $200 to $600 back every month literally pays for itself. And then we give them some tools and some resources to start working on their wealth building game plan. So you see why and how this can help any network marketing company? Because you got people who are sitting around in your network marketing company and they're just waiting to cancel because they can't sell and they can't recruit, right? Lastly, we're doing all of that so we can get over here and start investing, right? Start earning some, let my marker dry out. Some capital gains, some dividends. It could be precious metals, could be real estate, could be crypto. Why? What's the main two reasons that people don't invest, right? Says, can you use the cash flow manager app for other businesses? Absolutely, Shannon. You absolutely can use the cash flow manager. I have about 6 businesses in my cash flow manager app. I have about 6 businesses in my cash flow manager app. It's a standalone product. It just comes with your financial success membership, but you can use it for any business. So the 2 reasons that people do not invest is because they are afraid and they don't have money. Well, when we run them through our program and they get out of debt because they minimize their taxes, they fix their credit, that's going to give them the money that they need to start investing, right? So that eliminates that problem. What's the second biggest challenge that people have for investing? They're afraid. Well, what's the number one thing to overcome fear is education. So we teach them investment terminology. We teach them perspective. We teach them where to look for what kind of investments, and then they can sit down with one of those certified professionals and get their questions answered and know what to do with some of their money. Does that make sense? Right? Now, most of you guys who are in a network marketing company, you're saying to yourself, how does a compensation plan compare to what it is that we're doing? Right, so let me just show you what's going on and during our holiday promotion. If you're interested in this and you want to look deeply into our compensation plan, I can send you a video because it's actually a little bit different while we're in a holiday promotion than normal. But I'll show you what's going on right now and how you can leverage it, especially if you already have a big team in your network marketing company already. So as of right now, I'm recording this on December 27th, I believe. So right now we're in the middle of a holiday promotion. It's $9.95 to join. And even when we're not in our holiday promotion, it's normally just $35 to start, $35 per month. So cost to get started is very affordable, right? And I know you probably saying to yourself, well, it only costs $200 to start my network marketing company. Oh, it only costs $100. It only costs $300. Yeah, that's not a lot of money for people who really want to get invested and do something special with their time, energy, and efforts. I trust me, I get it. I spent $500 before to join a business. I spent $300. I spent $179 to start this business. So I spent thousands of dollars to start businesses and buy products, right? So I get that, right? But $35 is our normal price. $35 per month, that doesn't change. Right now, until January 12th, you can get in for $9.95, then your $35 kicks in 30 days from the day that you join, right? So right now, we're running something called 3 is the key. So what that means is this is you, and for every 3 people that you personally introduce to our financial success membership, and they pay their $34.95 the first month, then you're going to receive $100 bonus, right? So this could be 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, etc. Every 3 that you personally introduce to our business system, financial success membership, could be $100 bonus for you. Here's what else is cool about that. myEcon also pays monthly residuals anywhere from $1 to $8 per month per person. This, and say you put 25 people on your team during this holiday promotion, well, that would make you, we have a few different ranks, EVP, then we have gold, then we have platinum, and then we have infinity, right? So $1, $3, $5, $8. So if you put 25 people on your team, you'd be a solid gold, would be your rank. So that would be $75 per month in monthly residuals, right? Not a bad piece of change for a $9.95 opportunity. And you technically, especially if you already understand network marketing, you already know how to build teams. I had a gentleman come on to the team just 2 days ago. He's already brought 10 people into this business. Because what we have the ability to do is we teach people one simple thing. We ask one simple thing. Anybody who's working a job, we ask them, if I can show you how to get a $200 to $600 pay raise on your job without asking your boss, would you want to see a video that can explain how to do that, right? I said residual has always been one of my favorite words. Absolutely, absolutely. So that's what we do. This is how simple it is to promote this financial education system. If I can show you how to get a $200 to $600 pay raise on your job without asking your boss, you'd watch a short video that explains how. Right? So let me just put some numbers to this thing. And you guys know this is a network marketing presentation. So you guys know that network marketing is it's a numbers game. So that's why I love doing the presentation this way, because really this is just how I do the presentation, just period, because I don't hide the fact that I'm a network marketer. Some people try to disguise it and all that. No, I'm a network marketer, man. This is what we do. Either you like it or you don't. Right? So let me just put some numbers to that. Say you ask 1,000 people that question over the next 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah, that's you're asking 1,000 people that question, right? You're inboxing, you're texting people, you're saying, hey, look, if I can show you how to give yourself a $200 to $600 pay raise by the next pay period without asking your boss, you'd want to see a video that explains how to do that, right? You guys know in network marketing, that's called a question that no one can say no to, right? That's the question nobody can say no to. So if they're gonna say yeah, so you're gonna send them a video. You ask 1,000 people that question, right? 600 right off the bat is gonna tell you to go kick rocks, right? So that's gonna leave 400, right? 400 are actually looking for solutions. So they're going to watch the video with intent to see if this is the answer to their question, the answer to what they're looking for, if this is the solution. Out of those 400, 300 of those people are going to join the first 600 and tell you to kick rocks too, right? Network marketing is a numbers game, man. If you got some thick skin and you can ask this question 1,000 times, especially now at $9.95, come on, all right? 100 people. These are the people that will join you. Now, again, because of what we do, 90% of these people are only going to be here to work the strategies, fix their own credit, not really build a huge team. So that's 90. It's going to strategize. That's going to leave 10. Will build. And when I say build, those 10 will duplicate what you did. And those 10 will ask the question to 1,000 people. And the same thing happens to them, except this time, when it all shakes out, those 10 will add 100, and that will give you 1,000 people on your team. Now, it's probably not going to shake out like this. You have to be really aggressive to ask 1,000 people this question in the next 3 weeks, right? You have to be really aggressive, but it can be done, right? And then it's not about you asking the question 1,000 times. Maybe you get 20 people on, and they all ask the question 200 times a piece, and they bring 20 people on, right? And that duplicates a couple of times. You can still end up with 1,000 people in 3 weeks. Just not you personally, right? This is more of a lifetime goal to get to the top of our compensation plan, to say, hey, if it takes me, 18 months, 24 months, 36 months to ask 1,000 people this question, eventually I can end up with 1,000 people on my team, right? So 1,000 people on your team, company pays $8 at the top of the compensation plan, so that's $8,000 per month. Now, this, of course, is not an income claim. You guys know as a network marketer, I have to give you my disclaimers. I'm not promising you're going to make $8,000 a month. That's not what this is. This is me explaining the potential that lies within someone building this business aggressively, right? So say, for instance, you get it halfway right. You don't get to 1,000, you get to 500. Well, at 500, you're a solid platinum. That's $5 per month, or $5 per person per month. That'll land you at $2,500 per month. Anybody here cool with an extra $2,500 per month? For asking one question over and 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 over again. Right, so that's the income potential that we have. And again, our auto ship, to qualify for your bonuses, you have to move at least $2 of commission volume in our system every 5 weeks. You can do that with an $8 a month product. I have 2 accounts in my household. Just put my son on. He's already approaching the EVP gold himself. The 2 accounts that we have, I have a $13 product online marketing system that gives you an autoresponder, different tools and things of that nature that I use, bam, that covers me. I qualify for my bonuses. So if you add 35 plus 13, what is that? Still less than $50 per month to run a sustainable, successful online marketing or a business, financial education business. My wife, on her account, we have $8 per month for a roadside assistance product. So you add that to her $35 monthly fee. So that's 35 plus 8. So she's at $43 per month to run her business, where she earns as an EVP Gold $3 per person on her team, earn all sorts of overrides and different things of that nature when we're in our regular compensation plan mode. So we go back to why this makes a great business. First of all, for anybody, because A, if you don't have a business in your wealth building portfolio, you're not building wealth according to 90% of the people who've actually built wealth. Take away the people who stole wealth, take away the people who inherited wealth. Most people build wealth through some sort of business enterprise. So the odds are stacked against you if you don't at least have a business, right? So this works for anybody. You should have a business in your wealth building portfolio. Tax purposes alone says that having a business allows me to save in taxes. I take the tax savings, get myself out of debt, take the tax savings and the money that was going to debt, and I start investing it in my own financial future. Simple system. Then, if I tell enough people that, hey, I know how you can get a $200 to $600 a month pay raise without asking your boss, would you watch a short video that explains how? If I did that enough times, then I'm going to earn some business income to go along with that. And if I do this long term, if I'm thinking long term, saying, hey, next 3, 4, 5 years, I'm just going to keep asking that question over and over and over and over again. And I'm going to build me a team of 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people. People in this company got 10,000 people on their team, 8,000 people on their team, 4,000 people on their team. And the company at the top of the compensation plan pays $8 per person, and that's just the monthly residual. You still get other overrides and other bonuses along the way. So if you love network marketing, you're struggling to sell a product or a service that your network marketing company is promoting, then let's talk about using a financial success membership to teach you some things about the tax game that can help ease some of that tension, help relieve you of some of that stress of having to be able to sell. See, I eventually learned how to sell. I eventually learned how to present this information, but there was no pressure on me to do so because of the strategies were helping me build wealth even when I wasn't comfortable selling or comfortable presenting. I was still getting benefits, right? What real benefits are your associates getting, your downline getting, if they're not recruiting people and if they're not selling products? So we can bring them into this educational platform. If you introduce your entire team to something like this, then you could build and teach them how to build, and you guys can all add some residual income to what you're currently doing. Now, this doesn't have to replace what you're doing, but if you're not profitable there, then maybe you add this as your business and you keep them for the products and services for personal use. Does that make sense? Maybe you love network marketing, but you're not profitable with the current network marketing company that you're with, but you love the products and services. Well, cool. Add this as your business to promote. And then continue to buy your products and services from over there. Maybe you're doing them both. Maybe you already have a big team and you don't want to alienate your team. I get it. You know, people pitch me all the time trying to get access to my downline. I'm doing this, man, because all roads lead here. Why are you in your network marketing business? Because you're trying to build wealth. You're trying to create a legacy for your family. Well, this is doing that. Question is, how well are you able to do that with your network marketing company? So maybe you flip it, you add our strategies for your wealth building portfolio while you're learning how to sell products, while you're learning how to present your information, while you're overcoming some fears, while you're growing, because that's what you have to do as a network marketer. You have to grow into the person that you need to become in order to have success. While you're learning how to recruit, you're learning how to build networks, you could still be building your wealth with this program. And you don't have to be under so much pressure. That's why a lot of the millionaires in myEcon got that way, because they did the strategies. And then based on doing the strategies for so long and having success with the strategies, people start asking them, how did you build your portfolio? Oh, I learned some financial education from a company called myEcon. Let me send you a link. And that's how they start building their team, after they had a testimony of debt elimination, after they have a testimony of fixing their credit, after they have a testimony of buying their first investment. Cool? So if you're here and you're not already part of the team, or if you're watching this on replay, all you have to do is get back with the person who invited you to this webinar and ask them, how can I get started with you guys? Whether you want to get started with us just for our strategies, our tools, our software, perfectly fine with us. We have tons of people. About 80% of the people in myEcon are here just for the strategies. Whether you are already a network marketer and you're saying, you know what, you guys got some services that I can add to my portfolio of offerings, or I like what you guys are doing, I think I want to, you know, introduce this to my whole team so that we can start applying some of these strategies, building wealth, while at the same time we're still building our other network marketing company. Totally fine with us. See, we're not like a lot of companies. A lot of companies say you can only build their network marketing company. We want you to win, man. I don't care how you win. As long as you're doing it ethically, as long as you're doing it legally, as long as you ain't infringing on how I'm doing it, man, sky's the limit, man. Do you? All right? Get back with the person who invited you to this webinar. They shared this YouTube video with you. Get back with them and say, look, man, I love network marketing, but I'm having a tough time selling the products of the company that I'm currently with. We can help you with that, right? I got a big team over here, man. They can't sell and recruit like I am, so I'm eating, but they not eating. Well, let us work with them and see if we can help them with a strategic approach to building wealth, and this just might be a better deal for them. So you come on as an associate, get them all signed up over here, and let them know this is a better deal for them, since they can't sell and recruit, but they can still grow wealthy. Got no problem helping you guys with that, right? Get back to the person who shared this with you. If you see this on my timeline, if nobody directed you here, you're just a follower of mine, then my contact information will be below, and you can join me using one of those links. But please get back to the person who shared this with you, because that's the ethical thing to do. But if you just stumble upon this page, then I absolutely wouldn't mind talking to you and helping you get started. And just remember, if you're seeing this now, right, December 27th, you still got 2.5 whole weeks left to get in for $9.95. But if you get in today, you got that much time to introduce others to it while the price is $9.95. That's why we do this every year around Christmas time. We bring the price down irresistibly low so everybody can grow their teams. Most companies are having struggles recruiting during the holidays because people take breaks. Their reps, you know, get into family mode. No, we create this unbelievable deal and give you a reason to talk to your family about adding a home-based business to their wealth building portfolio. So I'm H. Cortez, the one and only financial health mentor to the Black community, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur. Until I talk to you guys next time, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve it. Each and every one of you. Peace out.